we couldn't find it at all. What that is, then the disease is caused by the alteration of the gene. What is the probability of getting older to get it higher? As you continue your bad habits, the chances of getting sick are higher. Then, folks, it's harder to alter the gene, folks. So, actually, when I met cancer patients, sir, I admire you. How did you successfully do that difficult genetic manipulation? Folks, this is not a common thing to get this cancer. You won't get a lung cancer just smoking a couple of months. Smoking, but what's the way of the smoking? You need to dedicate yourself to smoke. If you want to get the liver cancer, how to drink? Dedicating to drink. Being under stress, but how to be? Dedicating to be under stress. Day and night, being under stress. Day and night. Hate people day and night, desperately, angrily. Day and night. Being frustrated, being upset. Living this kind of the lifestyle at least 10 years straight, then the cancer appears. Getting a cancer is a great success. You didn't know that you had a cancer. Those who have actually made a devoted effort. That's why it went wrong, didn't it? How do cells change? Not a good way, right? It changed to a bad way. So the genes is letter. What do letters respond? It responds to the meaning. So it responds badly to the bad intentions. Got it? In good senses, genes respond positively. So folks, keep being upset, bastard. I want to catch and send him to jail. Smoking and drinking alcohol and eating food which is very salty, spicy and very greasy food. The more you eat, what are the genes in the body response? Oh, you will make an effort to die yourself. If you drink T lymphocytes, the T lymphocytes that kill cancer cells die easily, the liver cells die, the brain cells die. Therefore, the genes that respond to the will, this person bend over backwards to die himself. Then I have to become cancer cells too. It responds to your will, the will. Actually, the disease that caused by the degeneration of genes in the old days we called adult disease turns out that lifestyle disease. There is an amazing conclusion here. The genes react to the lifestyle habits. Among the lifestyle, one of the most important is eating habits of lifestyle. Drinking alcohol or not, smoking or not. When gambling, they need some sleep, but not the sleep and do the gambling. To overwork because of too much concerned about the personal honor. What is more important than those are to receive some meaning to at your heart. That is very important for your teens. Your lifestyle is very strongly related to your meaning that it is. So, genes respond to your meaning. The meaning of reacts genes where is truth, goodness, beauty. We did it at the first lecture. Faith, hope, and love. Don't they have good meaning? So we leave the flood of lying. Can I trust him? It happened like this. Then the genes are turning off. In such a negative perspective.
그래서
So,
남편이 여기서
my husband is a strange thing.
그래서 의심 속에서
So,
사는
living
것이
in doubt
건강하지
is
못하다.
not healthy, right?
그래서 우리가
That's
서로
why
신뢰할
we
수
have to
있는
trust
그런 사이가
each other.
되어야 됩니다.
You got it?
자, 그래서
So, the
유전자의
alteration of the gene
유전자의
is
변질,
the order
유전자의
of
변질은 이 ATGC라는
ACGC
염기의
changing to
배열
base
순서가
alteration of
변하는
genes.
그래서
So, normal order is
ACGC 이렇게 돼
ACGC,
있었는데 이게 순서가
but
변하면
the order changed to
CGTA.
CGTA. This means it has changed.
결국 그게 뭐냐?
Eventually, what that is?
이상구.
이상구.
말은 못
How
해요.
cool is my name, folks?
근데 이게 뭐예요?
But
상
what is this 상이구?
그러니까 내가
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
그리고
And
이상구
이상구.
할 때 보세요.
Folks, look.
이상구 할 때
In this
여기에
case,
서열이
the sequence
변해요.
changes here, the order.
그래가지고
It changes, this Ian goes here, and this Shira becomes here. Sangu became what? It became
아,
Akku.
멋있는 상구가
It's very cool Sangu.
이런 상구가
Suddenly
갑자기
changed to
바꾸가
become
되면 어떤
Akku.
증세가
Then what will happen?
자꾸
Frequently,
놀래.
surprise. Ah.
그러니까
So,
상구가
Sangu's
연기 서열이
base
변해서
sequence has changed in the falling Akku disease. He got the surprise sick.
상구가 왜
Why
놀랍증이
Sangu got surprised
생기느냐?
sick? The
여기에
order of
글자의
letters
순서가
changed
바뀌었다.
here.
예?
It's very
간단하죠?
simple, isn't it?
예, 간단해요.
It's simple, right?
그다음에
Next.
자, 이 악구가
Now that this
드디어
Akku disease
회복됐다.
has finally
그래서 이제
recovered,
안
so
놀란다고
he doesn't surprise these days.
상구가 돼. 좀
After
있다가
a while,
아, 이거 하고
this
이거 하고
and this
바뀌었다. 또.
changed again.
이제는 놀라는
The
증세가
surprise
없고
symptom disappears and
어떻게 돼버렸어요?
what happened to
상구가
Sangu?
사고병.
He got the Sagu disease.
염기
Depending on how the base
서열이
sequences
변하면서
change, the
병의
different
종류가
type of disease will get.
이런 염기 서열이
Well, the change
결국은
in this base sequences ultimately depend on the
습관에
thinking and lifestyle.
야, 이 놀라워.
Wow, this is an amazing story.
이렇게 되면 병이
This makes the problem of the disease very simple.
모든 병이 그래요.
All
유전자
sickness is
지도받지
same.
않습니다.
Folks, you've seen the genetic maps, right?
그래서
So,
이런 염기의
the sequence of
배열의
these bases
순서를
is called the
염기
base
서열이라고 부른다.
sequence.
염기의 배열 순서.
Order of bases.
ATGC.
Order of base of
배열 순서.
ATGC.
그래서 앞으로
From now on, folks,
혹시
when you
병원에
need to see a
의사
doctor,
선생님을 있거든, 이제는
from now on,
무식하게
don't say that
아파서
I have some trouble in my liver, trouble or the problem. Those are the 16th or 17th century terms. Don't say that. And what should you say? 21st century. So that there seems to be something wrong with that. The basic sequences of in my liver cells.
그 박사님
Then the doctor.
아니 어떻게
How did you know that?
그러면
Then
공부 좀
I studied very hard.
굉장한
This is
공부를
brilliant study.
예, 염기 서열을.
The change of a base sequence. However, even if there is no change in the base sequence, even though perfect, it depends on gene is off or on.
그러면
So, folks,
아까 보신
that's what you saw earlier.
이것은
This,
제가 물어봤어요.
I asked him,
이게
if this goes all the way, will it groom and bear the seed?
매자 매자
Bear seed or not?
못 맺습니다.
It won't bear.
예, 못 맺습니다. 근데
But
원래
originally a program that set up the which it bloom and bear the seed or not.
여기 돼 있어요, 안 돼 있어요? 안 돼 있어요.
Yes,
아, 돼
it
있죠.
does.
돼 있죠.
Yes, it
돼
does.
있는데 그리고 꽃
Are there the
피우는
genes
유전자
for
있어요,
the
없어요?
blooming the
있어.
flowers or not? There are.
있어.
There are
열매 맺는
flower
유전자
bearing genes.
있어요.
There are.
예. 있는데 요게
They
안
won't
켜지는
turn on.
거죠.
They won't turn on. Why not turn on?
자,
Folks,
암에 걸린
people
사람들은
who have a cancer,
암
T
세포를
lymphocytes
죽이는
that they kill
T
cancer cells, T
구속에
lymphocyte
암세포
is
죽이는
inside of the white blood corpuscle and produce the substance that kill cancer cell that called the lymphotoxin. Are there genes inside of cancer patients? Yes, they are. Until 40 years old, they killed them well. And since 42 years old, can't kill them well. And time passed 10 years, and cancer cells have more than 1 million. That's when the cancer appears on the test. So, what did the T lymphocyte do? Why T lymphocyte didn't produce the substance that killed the cancer cells? Why? Turned off the genes that produce the lymphotoxin. Since when? 10 years ago. And why it turned off? That's what we have to understand. So, I got the liver cancer. What is a more accurate answer than that? The gene turned off on the T lymphocyte. This is the way it can solve the problem. Why did it turn off? Is there any way to the back on? Just back on, the patients will recover. Unless it turns on. Chemotherapy after chemotherapy. Keep going on this, cancer cells will have resistance. Therefore, the more the repeat the second, the third, and the fourth, the cancer cells become not to die. So at some point, that the cancer cells, whatever do the chemotherapy, what will happen? They keep growing up.